Day 102. I think today is going to be one of the first days that I actually have more to do than I might be able to get done today. We'll see. So the first thing that I'm going to do, gonna coat that with Rust-Oleum undercoating. So here we go. So the fun part about this is I have to wait an hour, as the can says, before I can rotate it onto one of these sides that I just sprayed, so I can do the other side that's still not sprayed on the bottom. So now I have to wait. So as I have said a couple of times, I think, but always keep whatever you have, because you might use it later, and it is useful. So what I've done is I rotated it, got this metal sheet, and put it on with these these stain cans underneath it. So I have to just touch up a little bit when I'm done, but now I can do this side too, and I don't have to wait another hour after that one's done. So I think that's pretty good time-saving skills. We'll see. So now that it's still drying, I already fitted the propane tanks there and got a good idea, and also I marked where the plate would go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill through here and drill right through there, through the plate. That way I can secure it with some bolts. So, well, I might have to wait till after the bottom's dry but to put the nuts on, but I'll still go ahead and drill, so it still have the bolts through. So here we go. So what just happened, I was trying to drill the holes for through the panel with a 3/16 drill bit, when actually I figured out it should have been a 1/4 drill bit. So I put the bolts in and everything right now. They're not nutted down though, but at the same time I'm going to test them out with the propane tanks just to make sure I drilled it correctly. And honestly, I think that did pretty well. Yeah. That one's touching back a little bit, but you know what? It's just a little bit of flex on the metal plate in the back. Yeah. That's not bad at all. I'm really happy about that, and now I just have to wait for this to dry a little bit more. You can see it drying. So I gotta wait. So I'm back after I got coffee and maybe my last month's rent. We'll see. And yeah, I play with my dog. Now it's pretty much dry, except for a few little excessive spray on areas you might be able to see with like a little bit of glare and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna attach a chain with anchor points and a lock to basically encompass the front, or to lock the front a little bit so it can't really just fall out. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. So now what I'm going to do is mark where the propane tanks are standing in the container, and also just figure out and see if I can, what I need to do to the ears on each side before it will be let me put it on the back end. So yeah, because I honestly need to research how to basically clamp or fixate a chain to one of these anchor points. I'll figure it out, I guess, some secure way. Sadly, I may need to buy another lock. We'll see what happens. Surprise, surprise. Now what I have to do is I have to figure out the most efficient and structurally good bolt to use for the area before I even get an idea of what I need to cut to mount it. I need to find out what bolt and everything, and then also, yeah, just everything about it. I'm gonna do some more research real quick, and yeah, because also I have to wait a little bit because that's still wet on the bottom because it wasn't getting sun. So yeah, obviously it needs to dry some more. So yeah, and then I will touch it up later on. So now here we go for me researching. And I'm back from Home Depot after I figured some stuff out, and I had some help from Home Depot employees too, so thank you much for something that would be pretty securely good. I got 1/2 inch bolts. They're 3 inches long, not too long actually, and that's pretty good. And then also some lock washers, and then regular washers, and also some nuts. And I got 4 of them because I'm going to put them 2 on each side. And then also I had to get a 1/2 inch drill bit because I didn't have it, so it'd be a little bit weird trying to make a hole for each one of those. So here we go. I'm trying to beat the sun from setting, so we'll see what I can accomplish today. So now the fun part is I have to cut a little bit of the ears. I'm going to cut from here over and from here over off. It'll give me 8.5 inches, and then I'll see if it'll let me fit it then, because I'm running into some difficulties getting it in place. So here we go. So after 2 hours of
pounding on this with a hammer. Think I'm finally getting to the point where it might be able to be in where I need it to be. So here's time lapse. You're welcome. As you can see, it's finally on the rails, and it's movable for right now. I'm gonna check the time and see what time it is, because I gotta let my dog Ranger out and all this other stuff, because I've been doing this for about 4 hours now, trying to get this in. The only way I could do it, I don't know if you actually can see, I cut a little sliver right there on each side. So now I could angle it in a little bit, but then I had to hammer it through basically to squeeze it in, so it would allow it to continue being pushed in one way, so I could have it flat on the thing now. And now what I'm gonna figure out a little bit is if I could just drill the bolts in, or what time it is. Yeah, so it might be the day, guys. I'll see you.
So I looked at the time, it's already 5:20. So yeah, I'm gonna go let Ranger out, and like I said before, this is probably one of the days that I wouldn't be able to get all the things that I needed to get done. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.